simplify expressions using the quotient to a power property. Whew. Well, this is not maybe as difficult as the word seems. So first, let's just consider we have the expression x over y raised to the fourth power. Well, what does this really mean? So remember that exponents are repeated multiplication. So we're going to take that inside the parentheses and multiply it by itself 4 times, because that's what the exponent of 4 means. Let's multiply that piece 4 times. Now, if we multiply fractions, right, we multiply the numerator. X times x times x times x is x to the fourth, and y times y times y times y is y to the fourth. So if we break it down, we still end up with x to the fourth over y to the fourth. So thinking this through, we started with x over y to the fourth, and we ended up with x to the fourth over y to the fourth. So this exponent gets brought to both the numerator and the denominator. So now let's simplify. I've got 3/5 raised to the third power. So we can think of this as 3 to the third power over 5 to the third power. Well, what is 3 to the third power? 27. What is 5 to the third power? 125. And there we go. If that was confusing to you, just remember, 3 to the third is 3 times 3 times 3. 5 to the third is 5 times 5 times 5. So you could always break it down that way as well, and then use your calculator. All right, so m to the over 7 to the second power. So that's the same as m squared over 7 squared. Now with a variable, m squared, there's nothing we can do with that. But 7 squared is the same as 7 times 7, which we know is 49. So that simplifies to be m squared over 49. Let's do 2 more. I have letter C here, t over x raised to the 5th power. Well, take the numerator, t to the 5th, over the denominator to the 5th. Since those are both variables, there's nothing else we can do, and there we go. And letter D, I have -3 over 4 raised to the 2nd. Well, when we think about the numerator, -3 is the entire numerator. Anytime I have negatives, I like to keep those in a parenthesis. And then I have 4 squared. So in the numerator, if I have -3 times -3, that's a positive 9 over 4 squared, which is 16. So I end up with 9/16.